Most people moving to Houston make the exact same mistake. They pull up Google Maps, type in their office, and drop a pin on their office. Anything within 20 minutes. Makes sense, right? After all, nobody wants to spend 2 hours a day sitting in Houston traffic. But here's what surprises almost every relocation family I work with. By the time they leave Houston after their home tour, many of them completely change their minds. Families who originally wanted to live close to downtown, the energy corridor, or the medical center end up choosing places like Katy, Cypress, Sugarland, or even the Woodlands. Why? Because they realize they're not just choosing where they work, they're choosing where their kids will go to school, who their neighbors will be, what their weekends will look like, and how desirable that home may be years down the road. So today, I'm going to be explaining why so many Houston relocators are willingly trading short commutes for top-rated school districts and whether that trade-off is the right one for your family. And if we haven't met before, I'm Travis Harris with Travis Harris Signature Properties, and my team and I help families relocate to Houston every single week. So if you're trying to figure out which Houston neighborhood is the best fit for your lifestyle, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Let's start with the commute. When people relocate to Houston, traffic is usually one of their biggest concerns. And honestly, Houston has earned that reputation. We cover a massive area. Our freeway systems is extensive, and depending on where you live and where you work, your commute can absolutely impact your daily routine. So naturally, buyers begin their search by asking, how close can we live to work? It's a logical question. In fact, it's probably the same place I'd start if I were moving to a brand new city. But after helping hundreds of relocation buyers, I've learned it's usually not the only question they should be asking, because jobs can change, companies relocate all the time, people accept new opportunities, many professionals now work remotely several days a week, but your neighborhood, your school district, your community, those are decisions you'll likely live with for years. That's why I encourage buyers to zoom out and think beyond the daily drive before deciding where to call home. So what are families getting in exchange for an extra 20, 30, or even 40 minutes behind the wheel? It's a lot more than a shorter mortgage payment or a bigger backyard. In many cases, they're buying into an entirely different lifestyle. Take Katy, Cypress, Fulshear, or Missouri City for an example. These aren't just neighborhoods, they're master plan communities that were intentionally designed with families in mind. You'll find miles of walking trails, parks or playgrounds, fitness centers, sport-filled community events throughout the year, and amenities that become a part of your family's everyday routine. For many relocation buyers, that's a lifestyle they simply can't find closer to Houston's major employment centers at the same price point. And when your kids can ride their bikes throughout the neighborhood, meet friends at the park, or spend summer afternoons at the community pool, those extra minutes in the car often become a trade-off families are happy to make. That's when many buyers realize they're not just choosing a commute, they're choosing the kind of life that they want their family to have over the next 10 or 15 years. Now let's talk about the biggest reason many families make that trade. The schools. For many relocation buyers, the conversation starts with the commute, but it usually ends up with the school district. Districts like Katy ISD, Cypress, Fairbanks ISD, Fort Bend ISD consistently attract families from across the country because of their strong academic reputations, wide variety of student programs, extracurricular opportunities, and overall educational resources. Parents aren't just thinking about the next year, they're thinking about the next 12 to 13 years of their child's life. But here's something many buyers overlook. Even if you don't have school-age children or your kids have already graduated, the school district can still play an important role in the purchase of your home. Why? Because the next buyer may have kids. Communities served by highly regarded school districts often attract consistent buyer interest, which can help support demand when it's time for you to sell. So while schools may not matter to your family today, they could matter a great deal to the family that's buying your home tomorrow. And that's one of the biggest reasons so many relocation buyers are willing to accept a longer commute. One of the things that I hear all the time from relocation buyers is, I never thought I'd want to live in the suburbs. Then we spend a day touring neighborhoods. They see places like Bridgeland, Town Lake, Cinco Ranch, the Woodlands, Ellison, Sienna, and somewhere along the way, their priorities begin to change. Instead of asking, how close is the nearest rooftop bar? They start asking questions like, how are the school ratings? Can my kids actually walk to the park? How far is the elementary school? Does the neighborhood have walking trails? Is there a community pool? Do families actually spend time outside here? The entire conversation changes. Because of that point, they're no longer shopping for the shortest commute. They're choosing the kind of life that they want their family to have every single day. And that's exactly why so many relocation buyers who were convinced that they wanted to live close to work end up happily trading another 20 to 30 minutes in the car for a neighborhood that simply feels like home. Now, none of this means everyone should move to Katy, the Woodlands, Cypress, Sugar Land, or Missouri City. Not even close. For some people, living closer to work or closer to everything that they enjoy is absolutely the right decision. If you're single, work long hours, or retired, love restaurants, nightlife, walkability, or simply don't want to spend a lot of time in the car, then living closer to the city may be a much better fit. Many retirees, for example, prefer the convenience of the luxury high-rise or low-maintenance home that's close to healthcare, dining, entertainment, and cultural attractions instead of maintaining a large suburban property. Areas like Bel Air, West U, the Heights, Memorial, or the Museum District can make a lot of sense depending on your priorities. Because here's the truth, there isn't a perfect neighborhood. There are only neighborhoods that are a better fit for the way you want to live. The key is understanding the trade-offs. Some buyers gladly trade a shorter commute for top-rated schools, master plan communities, and a family-focused lifestyle. Others would never give up being close to work, entertainment, and the convenience of city living. Neither choice is wrong. The right choice is the one that fits your lifestyle and your family's priorities. So instead of asking, how short can my commute be? Ask yourself this instead. What kind of life do I want to come home to every day? Because the families I work with aren't just choosing longer commutes because they enjoy sitting in traffic. They're choosing neighborhoods where they believe that their children will thrive, where they feel connected to the community, where they can picture themselves building lasting memories, and where they feel confident putting down roots for years to come. For them, the commute isn't just about the time spent in the car, it's part of the investment that they're making in their life that they want to build. And once you start looking at your move through that lens, choosing where to live becomes a whole lot easier. At the end of the day, there isn't one perfect place to live in Houston. Some families are the happiest living close to the work in the inner loop. Others gladly trade longer commute for communities like Katy, Cypress, Fulshear, the Woodlands, Sugar Land, or Missouri City. Neither choice is right or wrong. The key is just understanding the trade-offs before you buy. Now, if you're thinking about relocating to Houston and you're trying to decide whether staying closer to work or moving to top-rated school district is a better fit for you and your family, we'd love to help you. Just give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, or schedule a Zoom consultation using the link below. We help relocation buyers every single week navigate these decisions, and we'd be honored to help you make the right move. And if you're getting value from these videos like this, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. We put out new videos every week to help people just like you make smarter decisions when relocating to Houston. And if you found this video helpful, let me know down in the comments. What's more important to you? Is it a shorter commute or a better neighborhood and top-rated schools? There isn't a wrong answer, and I genuinely would love to hear your perspective. Again, my name is Travis Harris. Thanks so much for watching. And if my team and I can help you make a move here to Houston a little bit easier, we'd love the opportunity to earn your business. And until next time, we hope to show you around town.